you're ready to talk. Miss Wallington Green is ready to talk too. All right, what's your name?
Dominic.
Okay. What's your last name?
Tabor.
T-A-B-O-R. How old are you?
8.
All right. And what's your name?
Haley.
Haley's ready to talk.
It's H at the end.
Oh, you have a,
Mhaleix.
oh, you have that interesting spelling on your name. Okay, Haley, what's your last name?
Burns.
Which spells what?
Burns.
All right. Okay, what grade are you in?
First.
Okay, how old are you?
7.
Okay. All right, what's your name?
Sean.
Sean, S-E-A-N or S-H-A?
Sean.
All right, Sean, what's your last name?
Davidson.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 7.
All right.
The same as me.
Okay. All right, and Miss Walker Green, I'll bring you in to talk about some things at the school. All right, we're ready.
When we hear a certain call, when the world must come together as one, there are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to mine.
3, 2, 1.
Jambo Uzuri Watoto, which means hello beautiful children in Swahili, and welcome to Family Rewards of Life. My name is Gloria Kirkland Holmes. I am your hostess today, and today we also have in the studio with us Miss Audrey Wallaken Green, the very fine principal at Kittrell Elementary School, who will also share this show today. And accompanying these very fine children from the Kittrell Elementary School, we're going to go right to our very special guests, and we're going to ask them to tell you their first and last names and how old they are. So let's begin with Dominique.
My name is Dominic and I am 8.
All right, Dominique, and can you tell our friends your last name?
Tabor.
Very good, thank you. And let's go to our friend Haley.
My name is Haley and my last name is Burns and I'm 7.
Very good, Haley, thank you. And Haley's a first grader on our show today. Let's go to our friend Sean.
Hi, my name is Sean. My last name is Davidson. I am 7 years old.
All right, very good.
Today?
And these beautiful children are from the Kittrell Elementary School, so we are very happy to have them here. We'd like to thank their parents and family members, as well as the Waterloo Community School District and KBBG radio station for making the proper arrangements for these children to appear on Family Rewards of Life. We're going to go right to our guests now and find out what are some of your favorite subjects. What do you like learning at your school?
I like learning math.
All right, what are you all learning in math now, Haley?
I don't.
Are you learning how to count, or are you learning how to add numbers?
No, we're not doing that.
You're not what?
We're doing some papers.
Oh,
And odd numbers.
oh, you're doing like odd and even numbers? Okay.
And then we solve puzzles.
All right, so can you tell us what some of the even numbers are?
Well, I don't know all of them.
Do you know a few, like 2, 4, 6?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just say that for us?
2, 4,
And 6. All right, those are some even numbers that she's learning in the first grade. All right, thank you, Haley. Let's go to our friend Sean. Sean, what are some of your favorite subjects?
I like PE.
Okay, what are you learning in PE? Or physical ed, some people call it. What are you all doing in there?
I learn how to jump rope. We sometimes get free time.
so when you on a jumping rope, you learn, all right, do you know a trick or a special trick or easy way to learn to jump rope? Not really? So do you jump rope with a partner or do you jump rope by yourself?
I could do both.
Okay. Are you all doing double Dutch jump rope too or just single,
Nope.
like with one rope?
I can do it with one rope, but I don't know how to do double.
Okay. So what do you all get to do during free time when you go to PE?
We might play basketball, we can do jump ropes, we can do hula hoops.
Oh, pretty cool. Well, maybe with the weather getting better, hopefully we'll get to go outside. a little
Wait,
bit.
today we're going outside.
Are you? Okay. Is that for recess or is that in PE physical ed?
Today we got, what do we got today? Just PE.
Okay, so when you go to PE, you think
Yes,
you go...
GP. What do you got? Music. PE.
Okay, so when you go to PE today, do you think you're going outside, Haley? Not too sure yet? Okay, that's up to that teacher.
Wait, we're not going outside, but we are doing we jump rope and we climb the rock wall and we run down to the wall, like we warm up, run down to the wall, walk, jog, skip.
Oh, cool, okay.
To get your body moving.
All right, get your body moving. All right, very good. And that's Michelle Obama talks about children on the move, or students on the move. All right, let's go, thank you. Let's go to our friend Dominique, thank you.
I like to jump rope because I did 107.
Oh, were you in the special, was that the jump rope for heart, jump heart, is that the one?
Yes.
Jump rope for heart.
Thank you. I better let Miss Walligan Green help us out in Radio Land with that because, oh, let's see what happened.
Yes, every year we have Jump for Heart, and Mr. Metcalf, our PE teacher, coordinates that, and students are able to participate, and you know, there are always little prizes, and I saw students wearing these lanyards with a little animal, something on the bottom of those, a little duck on the bottom of those, so evidently Dominique participated, and he jumped 107 times, and our school raised over $4,000, so we have lots of people who are willing to give.
Wow. Thank you and congratulations and kudos to Kittro Elementary School for over $4,000 contributed for the Jump for Heart. All right, and I'm glad you participated in that, Dominique. Did you have to practice before you did that?
Yes.
All right, did you practice while you were at home or at school?
Both.
All right, so you were getting ready and getting in shape. So you
I
could,
am too.
are you getting ready to do it too next year? All right. Okay, very good. Now, I've heard about your favorite subjects at school. Now, we're going to ask you our next question. Do you have a favorite friend or friends at school?
I
Somebody?
got a few friends.
You have a few friends? Okay.
Chloe, Chase, Kylie, Lana, Dylan, and Colson.
Okay, and so are they special people you play with? All right, okay.
All the times, Kylie is the one that plays with me. She's like just jealous about me.
Oh, okay, so you have lots of friends, and are they all in your classroom? In your class? Okay, all right, thank you, Haley. Let's go to our friend Sean.
I got a few friends.
Okay, so who are some of your friends?
Aiden, Jackson, Colson. Colson? That's in my class. Chloe. That's in my class. Those two are.
Okay, it's Sean's turn now. If you want to wait just 1 minute, I'll listen to you next. Okay, Sean. Okay, so some of those friends are in your class and some are not? All right. Okay, so how did they become your friend? Did you choose them, or did they choose you, or did both of you choose each other?
They'd be nice to me, that's how I became their friends.
Okay, that's very good. It's nice when someone is nice to you and they become your friend. All right, let's go to our friend Dominique. Dominique, do you have friends at your school?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us some of your friends.
Boston, Colson, Chloe, Jackson.
Okay, so do you get to play with them while you're at school? How about when you're not at school, do you play with them sometimes outside of your school too? Not really? Okay, so it's,
Oh, I know one thing. Do you know Kylie, Chloe, and Dominic live right close to each other, and Rana?
okay, so
They live right close.
do they live near your neighborhood where you live?
Yes.
Okay.
I live in a yellow house.
All right, Haley, so you know the neighborhood and you know the children from Kittrell who also live near you. That's wonderful. All right, let's go to our next question. When you grow up, what do you think you might like to do in life, or what would you like to be? I know you're kind of young right now, but as you're thinking about, oh, when I grow up, I want to be, what do you think you might like to be, Haley, when you grow up?
I would like to be a teacher, and a fire worker, and a police officer.
Okay, so you have several jobs and careers you'd like to pursue. So if you were to become a firefighter, why do you think you want to be a firefighter? What would you do?
If the ambulance come and somebody's house burned up, we probably spray the house down with water.
Yeah, you try
And
to,
I've seen it do it one time.
okay, so you've seen when firefighters have to put a fire out. That's a very important job, isn't it? And so is a teacher's job, and so is the police officer's job. You've got some interesting choices there.
I got one that I was going to tell you,
Okay.
and an ambulance.
Oh, an ambulance driver. Okay, so the ambulance driver, do you think the ambulance driver has to drive real fast? Not all the time. Sometimes. Okay. It just depends on how quickly they might have to get someone.
They go really fast.
Okay, so if they have to get someone to the hospital or try to help save someone's life, that might be, that's a very
Because
important.
the cop goes first, and then the ambulance, and then the fire.
Okay, so you've got that whole list of jobs that you can do, that you're hoping to do. All right, the police officer, the ambulance driver, and the firefighter. That's a whole team of people to help in emergency situations. Thank you. Let's go to our friend Dominique. Dominique, when you grow up, what do you think you might like to do?
A basketball player.
All right, so right now, do you have a favorite team? Have you been looking at any of the NCAA college basketball games? So are you rooting for a special team? Can you say yes or no? Because I don't think our friends can see you. Okay, you have a favorite team you're rooting for? Which one you think you're rooting for?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay, Kentucky or Michigan State. They're down to the Final Four now. All right, but good luck to you in your future of thinking about basketball. All right, thank you. Let's go to our friend Sean. Sean, when you grow up,
I want to be a basketball player.
all right, do you have a favorite team that you like? You like, do you look at basketball on TV?
Yep.
All right, and do you play basketball or practice basketball at home or at school?
I might do it at school
Okay,
and at home
all right.
if we get a basketball.
Okay, so, but you pretend to play basketball, or you play basketball without a hoop, do you?
I have a little hoop inside for that, for inside house.
Oh, yes, Excuse me, those are very helpful when we can't play with the big basketball inside the house. So the little ones kind of help us learn too.
One goes under your door, and I have one that you have to put together, but my mom doesn't do it.
Not yet? Well,
And it
maybe,
has to get batteries in it.
okay. So that might be a surprise one day when you come home from school, right?
Called over the door basketball.
Cool, and so that allows you to play basketball inside, even,
It shows who wins or not.
oh, it's a game that you, so do you, when you play that game, it plays like you have an opponent or someone you're playing against?
Yeah, but my mom put it up, and it wasn't upright.
Oh, okay, so,
It was when I was in Minnesota.
oh, okay, so we'll just keep practicing that basketball. All right, we're gonna pause for a minute because I'm gonna ask Miss Audrey Walken Green if she would tell our listeners some of the happenings at Kittrell, some things that are coming up, or any information she'd like to share about Kittrell Elementary School.
All right, well, one thing that I've observed when I've been in first grade classrooms lately would be they've been talking about biographies and autobiographies, haven't you? Haley, have you all been talking about biographies?
I think so.
Yes, you have. Dominique?
Yes.
Yes. So I know that during Black History Month, you all focused on some African American women. Is that correct? Who was the woman that you all focused on?
Mine was Harriet Tubman,
So-
Rosa Parks.
So Harriet Tubman was one of them. That, I think that's who you presented during our Black History Month program, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you all have learned about and started writing a lot about biographies. I noticed that your writing is getting better and better and better. So keep that up. And also, when I've been in there during math, you all have been using some manipulatives, right? Blocks and things like that to come up with answers to problems. Is that right, Dominique?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm on the right track. Also, we're a Leader in Me school, and so I was asking the students on the way over here what were some of the jobs that they had, and they told me they were line leaders and line enders. Was that one of them? Door holders. Yes, and then we have a Leader in Me night coming up the end of the month on April 28th, and everyone is welcome to come out and participate in that. A lot of our students have jobs, but the students here with me today do not have jobs. They had an application they had to fill out in order to participate in that, so they chose not to participate, but I bet next year they'll participate. This last Saturday, we had a movie morning. Normally have movie nights. We had a movie morning at the theater, and Viridian sponsored that, and we had about 75 participants with that. And Dominique was one, weren't you? And what movie did you see, Dominique? And what was that about?
Like an alien friends with a human.
Aliens were friends with humans?
No, alien was friends with a human.
Oh, so how would you rate that movie on like a scale of 0 to 5?
5.
Really, it was really good. So would you say I should see it? Yes? Okay. I noticed that most of the students who were coming in were seeing that. I saw Insurgent, which was pretty interesting. Now I have to watch Divergent, I guess. That's what my daughter tells me. I'm not real big into movies, but that was pretty cool. And Dominic also participated when we went to the Sportsplex in January. So you went swimming that day? And did you play bingo? Remember, you have to use your words. Did you play bingo too?
No.
You just went swimming the whole time? Was that your first time at the Sportsplex? Oh, so you like going down there? What do you normally do when you go down there?
Play soccer there.
Oh, okay. Fun, fun, fun. We're a Blue Zone school, so we're trying to live healthier lives, and so we had that come up too. Do you all remember last year when we had the fruit and vegetable program? You got to try different fruits and vegetables? Yeah, do you remember trying, what do you call it, yakima or jicama, something like that? Jicama, okay. And this year you've had some people come in and you tried smoothies with spinach and some things with bananas. So we're doing lots of introducing students to, those aren't different, but some different things over there too with our Blue Zone and food court and things like that. We applied for a grant and we hope to get that for next year with the fruit and vegetable program. Let's see, what else is coming up? Of course, the end of the year brings picnics and still lots of learning. We have Iowa assessments going on, not in first grade, but second, third, fourth, and fifth graders are working on Iowa assessments, and we know that that's how they determine No Child Left Behind, and we are not going to leave any children behind. Even though we're a center building, we continue to educate children. So we have tons of things going on every day. Teachers have professional development every Wednesday, and students leave early. So that'll be different next year though. So next year we won't have those early outs on Wednesdays. We will have 5 professional development days instead. So the students every day will be at school until 3:35. So that'll be a little bit different for all of us.
I was looking at that schedule and wondering, I said, did that go away, the early dismissal?
Yes, that'll change for next year. Related to 4th and 5th grade, as we were leaving, actually they had the symphony going on over there in the gym. So that's a pretty cool thing too. What did I forget? What else is going on at our school that you want to talk about?
Did you already have parent conferences?
We've had our parent conferences.
Oh, okay.
Our percentage was lower than it's been since I've been there. We were right at 92%, which is a little bit low for us. We're normally about 95, 96, and we really try hard to reach out to our parents during that time. And a lot of our classes this year had student-led conferences because we have our data binders that students are keeping track of their data in, and so we had the students share those, which is awesome too.
That's wonderful. Was that through all of the grades or?
Different grades are kind of piloting some things with Leader and Me. They all have the data binders starting at kindergarten all the way up, and they all have goals starting at pre-K, going all the way to 5th grade, and students they know what their goals are and they know what they're working towards. So.
Wonderful.
Yes.
It's wonderful to hear about all the happenings at your school. All right, you've been listening to Miss Audrey Wallakin Green sharing the happenings at the Kittrell Elementary School located in Waterloo, Iowa. We'd like to thank her. And as we are kind of winding down, let's go back to our guests. And here's a question for you. Some of you like to read books. And if you could tell us 1 or 2 of your favorite books that you like to read or that you have read. Haley, what is a book that you like to read or have read to you?
Princess Sermons. Sometimes Frozen.
Okay, all right. How about you, Dominique?
The picnic boat.
Okay, what is that book about?
It's where they forgot the fishing pole. They decided to have a picnic on the boat.
Okay, so they were going fishing and they forgot the fishing pole? So they came up with another plan. And so what did they have at the picnic?
Fish. I forgot the rest.
Okay, but it's pretty cool to have a picnic on the boat, isn't it? All right, thank you. Let's go to our friend Sean. Sean, do you have a favorite book or books that you like?
Yep.
What books do you like?
I like The Secret Cave and one called The Hut at the Old Tree, I think it's called.
Okay. So is that a book that you were reading in your class? All
Yep.
right. Okay, very good. All right, here comes another hard question for you. Think about when you were a baby. Oh, Haley's already raised her hand. Haley, what would you like to tell us about when you were a baby?
My grandma always changed my diaper, and and I cry for my bottle all night.
Okay. So how many bottles of milk do you think you drank in one day?
Was 3.
3? Okay. All right. How about you, Sean?
When I was a baby, my sister used to feed me, and
What do you think you liked to eat when you were a baby, when she was feeding you? What do you think were some
milk,
of...
milk, and more milk.
Oh, okay. You liked milk out of a bottle, or was it a cup?
Out of butter.
Okay. So that's pretty cool to have your sister feed you. Okay. Thank you. How about you? Did I already ask you? No, Dominic, when you were a baby, what is something that you heard someone say that you did or that you remember yourself?
I can't remember.
You can't remember? Did anybody ever tell you if you started crawling or walking?
I started walking.
Did you? Okay. So what did you do when you started walking? Did you hold on to something? Like what?
My grandma's hand.
Okay. So that's another good way to learn how to walk. Miss Walken Green, do you remember when you were a baby?
Well, of course, it was just a few years ago. By the way, I am celebrating another birthday today. Boy,
Oh,
these
happy
birthdays
birthday.
come so quick when you get a certain age, don't they?
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Well, my brother and I, my older brother and I were a year and a week apart. And my brother, you know, sometimes boys are, they take a little more time than girls. And so my brother didn't even want to walk. And here I was coming, so my mom couldn't carry 2 babies, and my dad worked during the day. So, you know what I had to do? I had to grow up a little quick.
Oh.
I had to kind of be the big sister instead of being the little sister for my brother. So my mom used to always tell me that I had to grow up fast to help with my big brother. Can you imagine that? Maybe that's why I decided to be a principal, to just help students, always wanting to help someone. So that's what I remember, just being the big sister instead of the little sister.
So did you help your brother learn to walk?
No, I didn't help him. Finally, he started to walk because I was coming, you know. And then, of course, there was another baby that came along 2 years later, so I had to help with that one, I'm sure. And then they say I'm bossy. Well, it's not my fault.
You had to step right in there to help everybody
I
in the family.
did. I sure did.
Okay, thank you. Sean, did you have something you wanted to add to that?
Yep.
Okay.
I used to pull my sister's chin when I was a baby, and she says it still hurts today.
Okay, do you know why you pulled on her chin?
No.
Just probably
Just when I was a baby.
just kind of having fun. All right, well, thank you. You've been listening to these great boys and girls from the Kittrell Elementary School. We'd like to thank Dominique Tabor, 8 years old, Haley Burns, 7 years old, and Sean Davidson, 7 years old. And accompanying these students today is their very fine principal, Miss Audrey Wallaken Green from Kittrell Elementary School, located in Waterloo, Iowa. And with that, we'd like to say Mandina Uzuri Watoto, which means goodbye, beautiful children in Swahili. My name is Gloria Kirkland Holmes. I've been your hostess today. Please tune in again next week for another edition of Family Rewards of Life.
When we hear a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life. The greatest gift of all. We can go on
ready to go?
Yep.
All
They
right.
did a great job.
That
Thank
song is
you.
from Michael Jackson,
Oh,
I think.
What's
We
it?
Are the World. They had a lot of different singers in that one.
Sure did, not just him. All right,
All
take
right,
care.
thank you now.
Thank you. Thank you, you're mighty strong. Come on, come on.